Ever tell about the little banana story?
Tell me about your little banana, Trav.
No, not my little banana, but a banana story.
No, do tell.
This isn't my story, but so goalie starting, goes in on the road, gives up 4 goals on 12 shots, tough night, gets the yank, couple minutes in, goes back to the bench, fans are heckling him, and this one girl beside the glass is like banging on the glass, you suck, this, that, and the other. So the goalie goes, he grabs a couple bananas, chucks them over the glass, because obviously we have like bananas and fruit on the bench, chucks them over as like, hey, stop yelling at me, otherwise you're going to get hit with some fruit. She takes the banana, writes her phone number on the banana, slides it back through the glass, gives it to the goalie, and considering they were on the road, they made sweet, tender love after that.
Sounds like somebody got peeled after that game. Listen, everyone needs a little potassium in their life. Well, look, actually, this ties in really well. There's another perfect example of somebody who decided to get somebody's attention by chirping them, right? And look what ended up happening at the end. Let's relate that back to the what we mentioned off the top of the show, that young gentleman who decided to get Travis Kelce's attention, thinking, oh, everyone else was like, hey, Kelce, hey, Kelce, hey, Kelce. Hey, Kelce, your brother and Taylor Swift, because he thought, at least I'm going to grab his attention. There's another situation where somebody decided to grab attention the wrong way. This one ended up a little bit different, honestly, even though, phone got smashed and something else did. But the fact that people, I mean, it's true, though. I mean, people sometimes will just yell out something just to grab their attention, and it doesn't always end up positive. In this situation, sounds like it did.
I mean, hopefully the test comes back negative, but...
He had a banana. He had his potassium. He's good.
I still say, I know maybe we disagree on this a little bit. The greatest tactic in all of pro sports, backup goalie on the bench, last name's facing the crowd, look back, make eye contact at any of the good-looking ladies behind you, and just keep making eye contact. She'll look at the last name, search it up on Instagram. Hopefully she doesn't go to Elite Prospects, add you, send a message, and then boom, start the communication from there.
Well, my old roommate, and I've mentioned him a few times, but he met his, I think they're married now. He and I lost contact a few years ago, but I'm pretty sure that he met his partner that he's with now. She was at the game. He did the same kind of thing. They met eyes when he was on the bench and she was in the crowd. And next thing you know, they exchanged numbers, and 10 years later, still together.
That's a cute little love story. That's awesome.
Yeah, right? Well, that's how my wife and I met. She was actually a guest on my show.
Please do tell.
She was touring with Maxim Magazine, and she came on my show as a guest, and said, hey, what are you doing later? We should go out. And so we went out for dinner, and one thing led to another. 3 months later, we were living together. Year and a half later, we were engaged and welcoming a baby boy into the world. And yeah, things moved along pretty quickly, and 15 years later, we're still together.
You know, it's funny. I remember the first time Dave told me that story, and I thought, 3 months. That's pretty soon to moving together. Hold my beer. I moved in with a chick after 3 weeks of knowing her, and we both know how that went.
Right. It happens.
Thanks for inspiring me, Dave.
Well, listen, I'm not saying that's the way to go. There's a lot better ways of doing that as far as courting, but I don't know, man. When you know, you know.
Ever tell you about the stinky bus story in the Fed?
How do you transition out of that? Why don't we talk about Tom Brady instead in a relationship that fell apart?
Hey, if you enjoyed this video, hit the subscribe button. We do a new podcast every single Sunday during the season called Sling the Biscuit. It is a non-mainstream hockey podcast, so we talk about my hockey career, the minor pros, Spain, the Fed, you name it, all the stuff that you won't hear in the mainstream news.
Music,
pop culture,
politics, a little bit.
Thanks for watching this video, and we'll see you soon.